Come with me to Yamai's therapy.
Yay. Okay, I'm gonna let mom feed you and I'm gonna watch. Yeah, I'm gonna start watching. She's like, who are you? I got a mask on today.
Just a little bit so I can turn it into a vlog.
Oh, yes, please do.
Come on, girl.
My TikTok is all people's babies. And I think it's because I'm at work all day, so my phone's hearing like bottles, breastfeeding, babies. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm learning so much from TikTok.
Well, you taught me a lot too. Things I never really paid attention to, I do now. Wrong way. Alright. Yeah. You not hungry? She saw the food and she ate.
No.
She ready, huh? Let's go.
Yummy. What's
All
that
right,
one?
so at this point in her therapy, I'm feeding her, and Yamai has low muscle tone, so there's a lot of things that she has to work on orally, and one of those things is me holding the spoon to where she will work for it. Like you see her neck reaching forward, and then she clamps her mouth down on the spoon and pulls back. That's one of the techniques that her feeding therapist taught me. Well, her speech therapist, because eventually she'll end up having the same person for speech. But right now, she, at her age, she's just in feeding therapy. And that's Annalise right there feeding Yamai. At this point, she was teaching me a technique to where you put the spoon on the side of their mouth so that their tongue can move in their direction, because it's necessary for chewing. So those are just small things that we take for granted that we don't realize come naturally to us. Before Yamai, it's a bit of a challenge, and so that's why she has to have feeding therapy. And also, she was exclusively breastfed, and so transitioning her over to a bottle and cups and food, all of it was kind of difficult.
Good job.
Right here, she has started on her bottle. She just really started drinking the bottle maybe about a month ago. She had almost a week-long hospital stay because she was refusing to eat anything else, and her weight was not where it needed to be. And so she was hospitalized, and she had also been sick with ear infections, so she lost her appetite, and basically she got dehydrated, and they started to get concerned about her low weight. This portion of her therapy is occupational, and what she's doing right now is called sensory integration. So it's where she has Yamai doing one thing, and then she starts to introduce something else for her to play with so she can become more aware of her body. So see, she's introducing those to her. Yes. Girl, good job. You crying? So that was Yamai's sister Joy, my 16-year-old. She became emotional because she's never actively watched Yamai in therapy, and I think it was a mixture of her being proud of her, but also realizing that her little sister has limitations. But everything's going to be okay. I brought her just so she could get a feel for what happens and the things that we can work on at home.
We're playing a lot more at midline now, whereas last time we were like way out here.
She was worried about the baby that was next to her crying. She's still watching the baby.
Y'all looking at each other.
Her eyes are so wide.
Are you napping? Hi. Yamai. Hey girl, what's up? How you doing? Pushing up to his arm. Yeah, good. Sorry, just trying to help you. Good. Oh, you're so strong.
Like follow up with that head. It's gonna really challenge his core and balance.
Go on,
Really good when we're looking forward or side to side. So like
I just want you pushing up through these arms.
support that way as he's coming back.
There you go. You trying to scooch off the swing?
Yeah, I know.
So I'm trying to work on strengthening her arms.
Okay.
It's called weight bearing by having her push
So
up
this
her
was
arms
the
and
end of
having
her session working on arm strength.
I know this
And
is
they
so
usually
hard.
last from about 30 to 45 minutes depending on how your mind is feeling.
I know, baby,
But
workout.
this is a typical day at her occupational and speech therapy.